Hey, everybody, and thanks for joining us today on the Social Marketing Academy. I'm your host, Christopher Tompkins, and today we're going to be talking about something that is very interesting in terms of your ROI. Ooh, everyone's interested in that, right? Well, prick up your ears, folks. This is going to be all about online reviews. We talked about it in a previous show, which I want you to check out on our archive page. You can check out our past shows on Apple, Stitcher, Overcast, anywhere that you can get podcasts. But we did one where it was the 10 reasons why online reviews are your secret to Google SEO success. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to help you set yourself up for success on your own online review request campaign. Haha. So if you've never thought about that before, yep, you're thinking about it now because we're going to be talking about it in just a few minutes. If this is your first time tuning in, you know me. I'm Christopher Tompkins. I am the host, and I'm also the CEO and founder and head strategist at the Go Agency, which is a sales and marketing firm. Have clients from all over the United States and internationally as well, large, small businesses, big international corporations, everything in between. And basically over the years, I've got so many stories and seen so many things that I want to share them with you. I want to share them with everybody out there so that, if you're thinking the same thing, you don't feel like you're crazy. There's someone else out there that agrees with you. But also, you might be looking for some new ways of kind of upping your business. There's always times when you want to, generate some more leads and you're just like, I just got to just generate more leads. How do I do it? And the answer is not always simple. Everything takes a lot of steps. So what I want to do is I want to kind of just peel the onion a little bit every time that we're on, and I can share some things with you that will offer you some food for thought. You might not want to do them how I'm suggesting, or you might want to do them exactly. I don't really care. I want you to do well. So if I can just get some ideas over to you that will help percolate more ideas in your own mind, then I'm winning. And I love that. I want you to be successful. So anything that we share here, it's all about your success. And I'm sharing firsthand knowledge of things that I have seen and I have done through my time with the Go Agency and also my consulting side of my business. And there are lots of ways that you can affect change. So if you want to learn more about my company, the Go Agency, or you need some help, maybe you need some help with lead generation, you need some help with online marketing or advertising, design, whatever, we do it all. So I have a great team. My God, love my team. And I could go on and on about that, so I won't, but really love them. And I love our strategy meetings and everything. So if you are interested, please check us out. The Go Agency USA.com is the website. If you go on there, you'll be able to also see that we have some social links. Please click, connect, get in touch with me. I want to hear from you. And also, there's a pop-up on the website that offers a free website health analysis to see how your website is doing currently and also give you some ideas on how you can make it a little bit better. Hey, why the hell not? It's free. So go ahead and check that out. My team will take a look through your website and give you some ideas on how you can make it better. And most of them are going to be things that you can very easily you can easily fix yourself. No problem at all. So why not? Free is for me, as they say. So what we're going to talk about today, how to maximize ROI with online reviews. But I want to give you this as a quick start guide. Like I said before, we've already done a show that I want you to listen to. That show is all about the power of online reviews for SEO Google success. And I think that's really, really super duper important. That's going to show you why this is important. And the reason why I'm really telling you that is because I'm going to be transparent and let you know that this is a little bit of, it's hard work. I mean, you got to work. This is not something that you're just going to go, oh, wow, number one on Google. Look at me getting all these reviews. Yeah, that's cute. It's not going to happen like that, though. So if you're going to be doing a request campaign, it takes a little bit more than that. But let's just get started, okay? So working with tight marketing budgets is really not a new trend, right? It's something that all business professionals have been dealing with forever. So no matter if you have an endless marketing budget or a tight marketing budget, ROI is something that is always comes up, right? And it's consistently monitored. And based on KPIs and key performance indicators and all that good stuff. Well, one of the tricks of the trade in marketing is trying to grease the ROI wheel with low-cost items that are going to give a high and meaningful benefit, right? We all do that as marketers. We're always trying to grease that wheel. So whether it be clout, credibility, exposure, sales, leads, or engagement, the more of these that we can get for less equals the better. Because as marketers, we never get any money. So, enter online reviews, right? So have you ever had a prospect request a reference who they could reach out to and discuss their experience of working with your company? I'm sure you have. I'd venture to guess that whatever your past client customers will say to this prospect will do more for moving that sale forward than anything else, right? Have you ever given somebody, one of your clients, to call that's a prospective client? How fast do they close afterwards? I mean, honestly, it's like lightning fast. I've never had anybody talk to a referral that didn't close as a client. I never offer that. Say, hey, would you like to talk to one of our clients? Because I kind of feel a little awkward with that. But I'm telling you, anytime anyone's ever asked to speak with somebody, it's been gangbusters. We've had no problems closing that business. So imagine what that does for you, right? This third-party endorsement will position you as an authority, more so than 20 presentation decks, 40 videos, an hour-long sales call, follow-up calls, scheduling things on the calendar, doing a Zoom, blah, 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 right? That one call to the referral is closed them. So this is where the importance of online reviews is becoming relevant. So like I said, in the last podcast that I had, I went through all of the SEO power that you'll gain from online reviews on Google, Facebook, Yelp, TripAdvisor, whatever. So to save you time, let me just give you like a recap of the top benefits. You're gonna get more traffic to your website, rank high. This is for online reviews, just to kind of keep it on track here. You'll get more traffic to your website, rank higher in Google searches, increase on-site conversions on your website, and also be more trusted by Google above your competition, which is kind of what you want. And that's just kind of like scratching the surface. I had 10 full reasons on there if you want to listen to that show. But now that we're all clear on the benefits, I'd like to show you the exact steps that you can take to get started on your journey to creating your own online review campaign. Okay? So let's take this journey together. I don't have this kind of as steps. I just want to walk you through it conceptually. So you can take notes, you can stop this, you can restart it, you can pause it, you can do whatever you want. Okay, so let's just get started, okay? This is the beginning of this. And what this is going to be is it's going to be your online review request campaign. So to get started, you're going to need to compile all of your customer and evangelist data. What do I mean there? Anyone that you know is going to say something nice about you, basically. I would say all customers are good because you want to see, what they have to say. Good or bad, because it's going to help you enhance your services. But anybody that's going to say something nice, that could be partners, it could be friends, networking buddies, anybody that could say something nice about your business. These are all valuable things. So get that list together. And the data is going to have to be in a spreadsheet format, like a CSV file. And it's going to contain the full list of all the clients, customers, whatever. And while all the reviews are going to deliver great ROI from that list, ensure that a majority of the reviews are going to be positive. That's just something that's good. And I think that you will have an idea of what that will look like prior to starting this. If people love you or people hate you. But this is the best case scenario. If not, just note that both positive and negative reviews present good opportunities. Okay? A negative review presents to your team the opportunity to win a soured customer back, to enhance your service, and maybe just going one step further, perhaps you didn't even realize that the client was upset in the first place. There's so many of those, and I'm not kidding you. It's happened to me. I'm honest. I've had clients that were upset because of a miscommunication, but they never told me. They never said anything. I requested review and the whole story came out, and I was like, oh my gosh, I never thought they would think that in a million years. I immediately picked up the phone and I talked to them and I said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry this was miscommunicated to you. This is exactly this is what was meant. This is what was done and whatever. And we worked it out. Guess what? If you get a negative review online and you talk to that person and you work it out, they'll probably remove it if you ask them. It's the truth. And why do I know it's the truth? Because it's happened to every single one of my clients. And what happened before, they were like, oh, we're just going to ignore that. It's a negative. And I was like, no, get on the phone, call that person, talk to them, figure it out. They did, removed it, it was gone. And things move on. One negative review drags down everything. But again, gives you an opportunity. So let's move on to the evangelists or your business associates, networking community, or referral sources. Anybody that can vouch for your company or organization's value or credibility should be added to this formal list. So you have customers, you have clients, you have evangelists, you have all these people in this big CSV list. So what you want to do is you want to separate the information into columns. So you want to have the first name in a column, the last name of the person in the column, and the email address. Because what you're going to do is you're going to send these out via email. Okay, so this way you can create that CSV, which is a comma separated value, which basically, if you could do an Excel or numbers or anything, you can export everything as a CSV. Just helps for uploading and that kind of thing when you're doing mail merges. So once you get that together and have it formatted in the right manner, it's going to allow you to easily manipulate it when you're dealing with your email marketing system. Okay, so now what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get those contacts into your email marketing system. So I'm going to put up a blog that has all of the instructions around this, so you can very easily do this, and I'll have this on the website. So if you go to thegoagencyusa.com/blog, it will be living there. And I will entitle the blog "How to Maximize ROI with Online Reviews: A Quick Starter Guide," and I will have these specific instructions listed there. But what you're going to do is get that data that you just so lovingly cultivated in that CSV file, and you're going to upload it to a list and create a list within MailChimp, Constant Contact, ActiveCampaign, HubSpot, whatever you're using, Salesforce, and all of that good stuff. Then what you're going to do is I also am going to throw up another tip too, something I always search for. I always search for when you have the first name, because many of you are going to have lists that are already existing, and where the names are in one, the first name and last name are in one cell. I'm going to put in how you can separate that very easily in bulk, because that's a common issue that comes across, but I always forget how to do it, so I have to constantly search for it. So now that you have everything fully formatted, you're ready for the next step. What websites do you want to generate reviews on, right? So Google's going to be the first link that you want to choose, because this is the powerhouse when realizing a solid ROI for your efforts. So but you also want to go through other review sites that you want that are industry specific. Maybe you want TripAdvisor or Yelp or Facebook.com or Caring.com or HealthGrades if you're a doctor. Once you choose the sites, you need to find the URL of your review page on the corresponding site. So if you go to TripAdvisor, go to the link where people can place reviews for your business and save that URL. You will then use that in your email blast to your audience, so they can simply click on that URL link and go to that page on TripAdvisor to place the review. Right? Makes sense. So wherever you can place the review on your profile within that site, that's the URL that you want. And if you click on place a review, it's going to give you that URL right there. So now you're ready to craft your email messages. Okay, so you got your list. Your list has been uploaded into your CRM or your email marketing system. You have figured out what links that you want to use in your email messages to send for reviews. Now you have to craft everything. I would suggest you do a drip campaign consisting of at least 3 email messages requesting of you. So just making it as personal as possible. And a drip campaign is just a series of emails that are sent to an individual. So it's a 3 email drip. So 3 that are drip through to that person. I just want you to note, if you're going to be doing a drip, make sure that you ensure that if someone does leave a review, that they do not get the remaining email messages. And that's something that you can do in the settings of your email marketing program. So for example, if you're doing one in MailChimp and you're doing a 6 email drip on these reviews, if someone clicks on the first one and leaves you a review after the first email, you can have them excluded from receiving the remaining 5 messages. Just make sure that you understand how that works before you get so into it. You know what I mean? I want you to be able to do this properly. Now you're ready to launch your email campaign. You got everything ready. You have your email lists ready to go. And boom, you're ready to send it out. And then you could reap the benefits of getting those online reviews. So it's essentially a few short steps. But I mean, obviously the first one that's going to be the hardest is always going to be gathering that data. If you've never done it, it's going to be challenging. Also, if you have it on like, oh, I have some on Outlook and I have 4 on my MailChimp and then I have 3 over here in my iCloud and I have it's gonna be a little pain in the ass, right? Because you're gonna have to figure out how to get all that information onto your one spreadsheet that you're gonna use for all of your reviews. It just takes a little bit of time, okay? So just see that that's gonna be the time consumer for you, okay? Once you get that CSV file or spreadsheet, whatever the hell you want to call it, together with your customer, referral partner, shareholder, anybody that's going to say something nice about you, that list, and also people that won't, you will then also pop that up to your email program. Okay, so you're using MailChimp, you get that list, add it into MailChimp as a list. Okay, good to go. Now you have to figure out what review sites you want. You get those hyperlinks for the review sites that you want. Maybe I'm going to choose Google and Facebook. I got my review links for both of those. I come up with my email messages. I'm going to write 3, make them super personal and request reviews, and then remind people that they didn't give it, and then ask them one more time. And then do that over maybe like a 4-week period and just space those 3 emails out. Okay, perfect. I've got these. I got this all set up. I got the emails ready to go. I got my list ready, and then it's go time, peeps. Hit start on your campaign, and then see how it goes. I would suggest that you monitor it every step of the way, because one of the things you're going to need to pay attention to is if you do not have your alerts turned on Facebook or on Google or whatever review sites you're on, you're not going to get those reviews that are negative that might came through. And what you want to do is when you get those negative reviews, you want to jump on them quick. What is the right procedure? Okay, this is something that a lot of my clients ask me about. Oh my God, I just got a negative review. Can you take it down? That is the wrong. Just never say that. Never think that. That's wrong. Your first response should be, how can I get in touch with that person? What method do I have to reach out to that individual to change their mind? That is what the response should be. I would say 8 times out of 10. I think that's, I'm hedging my bets there. But I was going to say 9 times out of 10, but 8 times out of 10, be a little bit fair. You're able to turn those people around and remove those reviews. But if you do nothing and try to delete them, you're going to cause yourself a world of hurt because they're going to see that and they're going to write more negative reviews. And also, if you respond to a negative review with something that sounds so cold and you haven't, here's the thing. Any negative review that you've ever read is just someone longing to be heard. They want everyone to know that you're the worst, and they want to just, Well, thanks for your response. If you have any further questions, contact our support team on, oh my God. I've seen those before, and guess what happens? That's a trigger for a negative reviewer. They want to say, "Oh, great, thanks. This is just an example of how terrible you are at customer service. You're not even listening to what I said. How are you going to address this?" And then they'll start getting darker. So what you want to do is you want to show that you're caring. And this is kind of like crisis PR in a way. Again, if I actually did an episode on crisis PR on the podcast. It's kind of useful, I guess, if you're talking about how to deal with negative reviews, because it's kind of like how to deal with negative anything. But you want to jump on it with a positive outlook that makes them feel heard and safe and seen. And then I would do something very, very personal in terms of outreach or something to them. You want that to be removed. If you think that someone's negative review on Google doesn't affect your business in some way, you're wrong. It does. It does. There's going to be someone that sees it that's going to, you know, have an idea of what that means about you. But at the same time, there's going to be, if it depends on the type of review that's written. But long story short, if you want to do outreach, any review is good. We want to go for positive. That's like our goal. We want them to be overwhelmingly positive, but some negative ones are going to sneak in there. It doesn't mean that you should stop everything. This is a big misnomer when it comes to going out and doing like an online review request campaign. Oh my gosh, I received 3 negatives. Turn off everything. Turn off it all. Turn it off. No, that's not how it goes. If you're getting all negative reviews, maybe you should be looking at yourself a little bit more. Why are these people all mad at you? Why is everyone disappointed in you? What can you do to make yourself better and your business better? This is kind of like, it's the harsh truth. It's, you're soliciting these, right? You're asking people for reviews. I think that I have seen in my like, I've been doing this for I would say the online review service that we offer for a few years now. And I would say of all the clients, I've only seen 2 people that could not get a positive review to save their lives. And because we didn't know much about their business aside from that they wanted to do an online review and whatever. I'm not going to go into industry or anything because that would kind of call them out. But after I looked a little bit deeper into the client and I saw other things online and news articles, etc., yes, they were not going to get anything positive. They were never going to get anything positive out of this. So that was a learning experience for me. So now what we do is that was like towards the beginning of us offering it. Now we do a little bit more of a deep dive in terms of the client, so we can say, hey, we have a lot of negative press. This might be a negative trigger. So we might say, hold off on this and maybe we can figure something else out and a different strategy of approaching this. But long story short, if that's not you, then go for it. Follow those steps. Again, I'm going to put them on the blog, thegoagencyusa.com/blog, so you can kind of follow along and get everything that you need out of it. But I really do feel like online reviews are a great resource for you. I mean, I've already given you 10 reasons why they're the secret to SEO success. So really, get on it, folks. Again, I really thank you for listening in here today. I have tons of shows for the Social Marketing Academy on archive. Lots of good information. Not trying to sell you anything here. I'm trying to get you to get better at what you're doing and help give you some ideas that might turn into some amazing strategies that you can utilize at your own company. So thank you again for joining us today. I've been Christopher Tompkins, the host, and I'm also the CEO of the Go Agency. Hey, if you want to get a free website health check, I got one for you on the website. So check us out at thegoagencyusa.com. There'll be a little pop-up there. Fill it in, and you'll get your health check lickety-split. You can find out how you can make your website a little bit more attractive to Google in no time, and hey, maybe generate some more leads. So thank you folks again. And until next time, this has been Christopher Tompkins with the Social Marketing Academy. Check again very soon.